Good afternoon, Belize. It's midday and you're tuning into the news at noon, where we bring you the latest updates from around the country. I'm Isani Cayetano. Here's what's making headlines today. Belize opens 2026 legal year with tradition and ceremony. New sugar crop begins amid optimism after tough 2025. Sweeping changes ahead as government preps public service overhaul. And domestic dispute turns brutal. Woman critical, ex-partner detained. These stories are coming up in just 1 minute.
I'm Brittany, one of the newest faces around here. My stories are heartfelt and bring a fresh perspective. On the job, there is no challenge too great. Flooded highways, raging fires, or asking tough questions. My determination and willingness to connect with people help to deliver stories that put you, our viewers, at the forefront of issues. My motto: accurate, timely, and relevant. I am News 5.
Welcome back. The 2026 legal year is now officially open. It began this morning with the traditional ecumenical church service, followed by the ceremonial procession to the High Court of Belize. Led by Chief Justice Louise Blenman, members of the bench and bar made their way from St. John's Cathedral over to the High Court on Regent Street, keeping with a long-standing tradition marked by pageantry and formality. As is customary, the ceremony included formal addresses from the Chief Justice, the Attorney General, and the President of the Bar Association. It's their annual opportunity to reflect on the past year, highlighting accomplishments within the justice system, as well as the ongoing challenges that come with delivering justice across the country.
As we gather to usher in this new law year, it is appropriate that we first reflect on the purpose and significance of this long-standing tradition. This includes the opportunity to account to the public we serve, to reflect on our performance over the past year, and to recommit ourselves to our shared responsibility of continually improving the judiciary and, by extension, the justice system, while striving to provide excellent service. The vitality of the judiciary rests upon the confidence reposed in us by the people we serve. That confidence is neither presumed nor automatic. It is earned and sustained through fidelity to the rule of law, adherence to the principles of open justice, a steadfast commitment to judicial integrity, and efficient and effective service.
Up north at Tower Hill in the Orange Walk District, the 2026 sugar crop is officially underway. Prime Minister John Briceño joined representatives from ASR BSI and the various cane farmer associations this morning to kick off the new season. Now, 2025 was a tough year for the sugar industry, with a number of setbacks along the way. But despite those challenges, there's a renewed sense of optimism that this year could bring better results. Prime Minister Briceño, who has direct oversight over the industry, spoke with reporters after the ceremony, sharing his outlook for the months ahead.
The first thing I did was to put the Ministry of Sugar under my responsibility to be able to demonstrate how serious we are about this industry. And then had Dr. Osman Martinez as the Minister of State, key to be able to deal on a daily basis on some of the issues. To be able then immediately I took on the Commission of Inquiry report and said, okay, let's work with the farmers and the association and BSI to be able to come up with a plan. They come up with a plan which calls for a $120 million investment. It's an investment going to be over time. When we were informed about the serious challenge about fusarium, we immediately found $3 million to be able to invest. And that, by doing that, instead of the sugar industry continuing to productively go down, it has increased, and we expect that we're going to reach the 1 million ton mark on this sugar cane season. So we've been doing a number of things, work with the 5 Cs, $50 million to improve the resiliency of our cane farmers, teaching them how to adapt to the changes that we're facing with climate change. You know, it's real, it's here. So we are demonstrating not only by talk, but by action.
As government sets its priorities for the year ahead, sweeping changes could soon reshape Belize's public sector. The Ministry of Public Service is signaling that several major reforms are close to the finish line, from restructuring salaries to overhauling the pension system to modernizing how hiring is done across the public service. Minister of Public Service Henry Charles Usher says these initiatives are all part of a wide-ranging effort to modernize the system in 2026. In fact, he told reporters that pushing these reforms through is one of the key reasons he asked Prime Minister Biseno to keep him in the portfolio.
We have some big projects on board for 2026. We're looking at the comprehensive review of the salary structure in the public service. We're undertaking a comprehensive rationalization exercise in the public service to make sure that the jobs being offered are jobs that are needed, to make sure that they are in line with what the private sector is paying, things like that. We're also looking at pension reform. We're looking at that area as well. So we have a lot of areas that we want to work on this year, and I'm happy that the Prime Minister has allowed me to complete those projects going forward.
A night of drinking in Belize City ended with horrific violence, leaving a woman clinging to life and her former partner in police custody. Just after midnight on Sunday, police were called to a home on Central American Boulevard after reports that a woman had been stabbed and rushed to the KHMH. When the officers arrived, they found 36-year-old Samira Gentle unconscious on a bed, suffering from multiple chops and stab wounds. Investigators say Gentle had been socializing with her ex-girlfriend when an argument broke out. That domestic dispute quickly spiraled out of control. Police allege the suspect armed herself with both a kitchen knife and a machete and attacked Gentle. Scenes of crime technicians recovered the suspected weapons from inside the home. Meanwhile, Gentle remains in critical condition, while her 38-year-old ex-girlfriend is detained as investigators prepare formal charges. We'll continue following this developing story and bring you updates in this evening's newscast. That's a wrap for the news at noon. But don't worry, there's plenty more coming your way at 6 p.m. We'll dive deeper into these stories and more. In the meantime, visit GreaterBelize.com and follow us on Facebook for real-time updates. And don't miss Open Your Eyes tomorrow morning for fresh takes on today's headlines. Thanks for tuning in, Belize. Stay informed, stay inspired, and have a fantastic afternoon.
In the face of tragedy, you depend on accurate and timely information. In times of triumph, you seek to be inspired. You demand transparency and accountability. Your desire is to know and to understand, to be heard and seen. I take pride in telling stories that safeguard communities. Your dedication and success live on through these reports. Getting to the truth is my duty. My unwavering commitment is to tell the stories that matter the most to you. I am News 5.